Mike comentou sobre o URSS na Open, Jay Cutler fez observações sobre o Ramon Dino e muito mais. O link do podcast completo está na descrição. Suplementação de qualidade, você já sabe, é no site da Max Titânio Suplementos. E com o cupom SM você tem aquele desconto especial e também fortalece aqui o canal e o link está na descrição.
Can I ask you, you just mentioned Wesley. He's sitting out this year. There's talk of him going to Open, all this chatter. Urs obviously stepped on Open stage. That's great success.
Oh, he looked amazing.
Bumstead competed last year in Prague. Very close one. Some opinions think he should have won. Why do you feel these guys are stepping out of the division and moving into a different category?
Maybe because they're scared. No, just kidding. I don't know. If I would walk in Urs' shoes, I would probably do the same because he has all the tools to become a great open bodybuilder. And he just transitioned from classic to open in 1 year. And
Which is incredible.
And he won 2 shows like straight away. That tells you many different things. Give him like 1 or 2 more years, he will be right in the mix.
Yep.
And he's a hard worker. He knows what to do. And I'm pretty sure he will be in the top spot soon.
And what about Wesley? Like, do you think he, like, did he say he was going to compete in Open? Do you talk to
I
him,
think I saw a video on Instagram that he might think about switching to Open.
And do you think Ramon will at some point?
That's what he said. Ramon said it on YouTube, or I think YouTube or Instagram, that he might switch to Open.
And everyone's expectations are you're going to do the same.
No, I'm going to win 9 Olympia titles first. I'm going to switch Chris' number upside down. And then after that, we're going to do a 10th one. So I'm not going to compete.
You know, we had Keon on this podcast, and people are pushed, you know, they're talking about how great he would be as Open. Sean Ray predicted he was the next Mr. Olympia.
I'm telling you, if he goes Open and he pushes, I don't see anyone beating Keon.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
He told me the same thing. So.
Listen, I saw him at the New Tech Gym one day, and I said afterwards, I said, right now, he might have a problem with the taller guys at this point, but he can still, but the guys that are his height, they're in trouble.
I'm telling you, I would bet $1,000 right now. If he would compete this year in Olympia, would get a top 5 spot.
Yes, I agree.
Maybe better than top 5.
Hey,
I just don't want to lose $1,000.
No, he is 100% in the mix
100%,
right
yeah.
now.
I know, but he wants to solidify himself as one of the great 212 bodybuilders. There's no, he said, he actually said on our podcast he didn't have any favor to go towards the Open. And
I already kind of knew he was.
Well, I didn't know this.
Yeah, he told me.
I guess Prague's been on his mind for a minute.
Prague's a cool show. And he said he will compete in Open.
But I think it's more for him to, because we all know his cap isn't, it's not a weight issue. Like, he's not dying to get to the, like, he's not like Flex.
He's 200-ish, 190.
He's going to be 205 to 208 this year.
I think he'll be closer to the cap.
Close to the cap.
I think
Last
it'll be
year
two. I think
Way
it'll be
Imagine he
210.
looks like
I know
300 pounds.
But he said he wants to take his time. He's younger, which, you know, you guys are both younger guys, right?
How old is
I
he?
think he's 29 or 30.
Yeah.
Yeah, same age, 31.
Just you. So he's kind of saving it, but the problem is the expectations of the world, the pressure on someone like that. Oh, he's just automatically going to win. I mean, he has to get through this 212 first too, and there's a hell of a competitor from Turkey that's in the 212. That young kid. But it's not a super deep division, the 212. Did you come from 212?
No, I competed in 212.
That's what I mean.
2019, but I was just too tall.
Yeah.
Too tall.
Yeah.
The good guys are 5'5", 5'6". Low. Flex is what, 5'5", 5'6"?
Yeah, Derek and Hottie and all those guys were in
They're
there.
all in that range. You just look stringy because you're just too much. Too
And
tall.
you need to fill it, right?
Yeah. What's your weight cap in classic?
Secret.
No, weight
What's
cap.
your cap?
What's your cap now? How much do you weigh?
How much can you weigh for your
Yeah,
height?
what's the cap in your height?
Secret.
I don't know what it is.
Well, no, it's public. What is it? What is the cap in men's?
It's
classics?
212.
Oh, it's 212? Okay.
So
I always make fun about people when they say, "Oh, Mike looks 212." Like, correct?
So let me ask you a question. What's Kun Bumstead? What was he? What was his cap?
240?
Oh, something like
And Wesley and all the taller guys,
Over
right?
6'1", yeah.
I don't know exactly, but it's like 240-ish.
So is Ramon in your cap too?
No,
yes.
he's bigger.
Oh, he is. He's a little taller.
227, I think.
Okay.
He's 5'10", 5'11". They have a decent jump between the height. Good amount of weight.
You just told me though you want to win 10.
Let's say 9. I want to turn Chris' number upside down first, and then 10. That would be great. 10 titles, 2 digits.
Is the Olympia the ultimate pinnacle for you? Like, is that? I mean, for me, it was like when I got there. Like, I'm like, holy shit, I can't go any further than this. Besides winning it again, but that's like the pinnacle. So you're knocking at the door, being second, and you're honing in on a victory right now that you envision yourself doing that. Like, what's your mindset as you look at the Mr. Olympia, like what you know about it? I mean, this is you said 11 years old, you wanted to do this and be this, and did you see like who was the first bodybuilder that you saw Mr. Olympia winner?
You know, the guys I was growing up with. It was you. It was Ronnie. It was Brent Warren. It was Johnny Jackson. It was that time. I was the guy taking the train, and I needed to collect money for like a month to get like $10 in order to get there and probably buy a magazine. Most of the time I was just going there and I was reading these magazines and writing down all the things because I had no money to buy them for like $5 or $6. So I copied all of your workouts. I was writing them down from the Flex magazine, the Muscle and Fitness. So honestly, the ultimate goal in bodybuilding for me is not winning 10 Olympia titles. It's about chasing the perfect body. But the truth is that there is no perfect body. There is literally no perfect body because it's always subjective. The judges might say, in terms of bodybuilding, you might have the perfect body because now you're winning the show. It's the best body in planet Earth, right? But when it comes to the perfect body in general, there is no perfect body. So you will never end working.
We're artists. I mean, we're kind of. That's. I always.
You were never completely happy.
No. But you know what? I'm thinking about what Mike just showed me. His 3 weeks out.
That's 4 weeks out.
Okay.
It's a week old.
So, but he's proud of that. Mm-hmm. He's proud of how he looks and the improvements that he's made. And we don't ever know what the ultimate physique is until you compare it to other people, because you look great in that posing room in Fit Club. It's Fit Club, right? And you look on the improvements, but you have to have the ability to see, okay, where else can I improve?
That's my job.
And you're limited. You're limited because it's not like you could say, well, I shut it down after the show and I go into an off season and I put on X amount of tissue. Like you have to be in that range, and you've been very competitive the last few years where you go back to back, right? I mean, you win the Arnold, so it's like you do well at the Olympia last year. I don't know how much time you had to be able to regroup, but you're back on the stage at the Arnold in March, and now you've been in this journey towards the Mr. Olympia, and now we're we're 3 weeks from today. Actually, tomorrow is when you compete, right?
Saturday.
Yeah. So you're going to stand on stage with the best, and you have whatever he says, 11 or 7 judges that are going to decide what your fate is. Is there anxiety? Is there what is your mind? Is it like anticipation now? Do you say to your wife, I want the show to be here? Like, are you ready to get this done now? Or is there still work to do as far as your body? Because looking at you, it looks like you just said, I can walk on stage any day now. How do you manage your mindset in the next
3 weeks?
3 weeks?
As I did before, so as I said, I got some experience when it comes to social media, and that's the biggest stressor, I guess. And I figured out that we have two types of people. One type is actually to walk. These are the athletes. These are the people make people talk about them. And secondly, you have the guys talking about the athletes. It's basically the same thing as a soccer player and a journalist. Everybody's doing their job, but I need to make sure I'm doing my job. So I'm walking, I'm working, and whatever they say, that's up to them. But here's a fact. Even if everybody says Mike's going to win the show, Logan's going to win the show, Ramon, Ruff, whatever, nobody knows. Even 60 seconds before Steve or Tyler will announce the winner, nobody knows. And you can be the top bodybuilding specialist and he still don't know because nobody knows. So I keep that as, if somebody tells me, hey, person X is going to win the show, it's like, okay, cool. Maybe, maybe not. Nobody knows. So I just keep it really easy. I just do what I can do. I know that I could be dangerous on stage. And I'm not confident, like, I'm not cocky or arrogant that I say I'm going to win the show because nobody knows. But what I know is if someone is able to beat me, he will deserve the title. That's for sure. But beat me first. Then we talk.
Are you an expert at posing? Do you coach people on posing?
Yes.
Is that like part of your clientele type thing?
Yeah. It's just important to know what kind of posing style fits.
So you can look at a body
Yes.
and see, hey, you need to twist like this, or say if someone's waist isn't as small as yours. What's the secret to the classic posing, and like why do you think someone like Urs, who now is coming to open, do you feel like that's going to pressure the open guys to pose better when you have people like, because that's so important in your division?
Definitely. As I said, we need to practice different attributes, such as posing. And posing is such a big thing in classic. There's your body, and right after there's posing. If you don't represent your body in a classic way, they will call you bodybuilder. And now, competing in open with all these attributes you've learned along the way will push the open to practice their posing better. And when it comes to classic posing, we have like so many different styles and types, such as Rough Diesel. Really, really like extraordinary. He twists a lot and he's really aesthetic with everything. He brings such an intense, dramatic flow in his posing. I try to be a little bit more front on, not as twisted, not as super, how can I, creative. You know what I'm saying? He looks like really,
I don't know. I feel like you do like staggered legs to waist. You create this crazy X with a lot of your poses. Yeah. So how can I say this? So I feel like your legs are never like as a bodybuilder with straight on position, right? And we hit poses. Like you have this kind of staggered leg and this twist a little bit that allows you to really accentuate the waist, because that's your attribute, right? Your waist is ridiculously small with the flaring lats, and like you can contour your body. Too. Yeah, the quads are crazy. I mean, your quads are open world class. Probably, is that your best body part? What do you think your best
back
is? Okay. The
my
taper.
My back will look stupid this year. That was actually one of the weak points they told me to work on.
Weak compared to what, though?
Yeah, but 2 years ago. And we're constantly pushing it. And this year we decided to not work on my weak points, because my weak points are no weak points anymore. We focused entirely on making my strength stronger, to enhance my dramatic look to be even more dramatic. Like, we wanted to create a physique. When I step on stage and I hit my first few poses, I want that people say, holy, that's not possible. He has hollow bones. How can he look so dramatic? How can be his lats so wide and his waist so small? I want to step on stage and everybody clearly sees, Okay, there's Mike. Then there's basically nothing. There's second place.
I know, but you just said we don't know who the winner is. That's not true. Because you're saying you want to dominate so badly that people walk away from the prejudge and being like, Mike just won the Mr. Olympia. Instead of us, the chatter right now is Mike's going to win the Olympia. We're all talking about it.
Yeah, they can talk about it.
You're full in line to do so, but like you said, Ruff didn't show up last year. We don't know what he's going to look like standing next to you, and we don't know what, you say Logan might not be big enough, but there's a lot of great competitors.
Definitely.
Hey, you just, like you said, you made that many improvements. Some of the other guys might have too.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I will bring my absolute A game this year. Like,
is there a secret to the back training that you improved your back, or you don't want to share?
A lot. But first, everybody can win the show still. I don't know who is going to look like. Maybe Ramon will look his absolute best, and I will shake his hand, and I will be super happy as he's winning the show. As when he deserves it, he deserves it. But that's what I said. Beat me first. And I know that if you think that I was dangerous last year, I compared pictures already. I don't look like the same person. When it comes to back training, yes, we changed a lot. And I was sitting down and I tried to see, how can I explain that? The line of force, muscle fiber alignment. What is the muscle actually doing? How can I really contract only specific fibers? So we split it upper back, lower lats, rhomboids, all these things into specific exercises. I can target my muscle really, like I can contract them really well. And from there, we had 2 back days basically. And I tried to combine all these things together. And then all of a sudden, after a few months, we saw, okay, that works. We just keep doing it. And now we changed the priorities kind of. Own is not worth to win the show. Ruff, he could win the show. Everybody, like the top 5 guys, could win the show. So
Ruff wasn't there last year.
Exactly. Yeah. And I know that he improved a lot, but the thing is, how much did he improve? Because I improved